Hi guys, my name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here with my November book haul. I have quite a lot to show you, as you can see from here. Some of these books you've already seen thanks to my TBR video, or some of my reading, like weekly reading updates. I try to do a little bit of a haul with each one, so you've probably already seen some of these, but we're just going to go over them anyway. It's my entire month long book haul, so quite a bit to show you. First we're going to go through the non-bookish items. There's not that much, so don't worry. I did get Catwoman socks. You would see them in one of my recently recent reads videos when I did one of the hauls. So I did get Catwoman socks, and I also got these art prints. This is Resand, and then Feyre painting. I think they are gorgeous. I absolutely love them. My man is holding his crown, and Feyre is holding her paintbrush, and she's just painting. And I think these are gorgeous. I really love these. I got these, I believe, from Shelf Loaf Crate when they were doing their sale. I'll leave a link down below for that, as well as the Catwoman socks. I got those there as well. And so these are going to go on like my little art wall that I have over there. And then I also got this bookmark. This I got from Fake Rate when they were doing their sale, their past item sale. And it's just a metal bookmark with Aelin on it from Throne of Glass. And I just think it's really, really pretty. And I was really just in the mood to get anything Throne of Glass that was on sale. So that's pretty much what I did. Or anything Sarah J. Maas related, anyway. So anything ACOTAR or Throne of Glass, I just bought. So those are the more bookish, non-bookish items. And this one is just non-bookish at all. And that is Final Fantasy XIV. This is an online MMORPG game, and it comes with A Realm Reborn, which is the first game. And then there's the 3 expansion packs. And I had just started playing. I just recently got it, like last week or a week and a half ago or something like that. And me, my brother, and my friends have been playing it, and it's just really a lot of fun. I learned about this from one of my best friends. He plays a lot of it, and he just really got me wanting to play it. It does have a subscription fee of $15 a month. You do get, of course, the 30-day free trial, so you do get a month free. And then the game itself, for this complete edition, it's $60, which I don't think is too bad because it is pretty much 4 games in one. And I did get this, though, for Black Friday. I got 2 copies, one for me and one for my brother, and it was $30 each, so I got 2 copies for $60, which was a lot more reasonable. Because I do believe $60 was a lot of money for now. And I didn't have that, and I wasn't going to pay $120 for, 2 copies. And then getting them all separately, like at the back, it does kind of show them all separate. Doing that would have been a lot more money as well, so I was just not going to do that. So this was the cheaper option, and I'm really happy that it was on Black Friday. And this is pretty much what I've been doing with my time. If I'm not working, I'm pretty much playing this. I'm not that far, but I am really, really enjoying it. Okay, so that was the non-bookish items. So, or the bookish items. So now it's time to get to all the books that I got for the month. I got a lot, not gonna lie. I'm still buying. I still got a few more things coming in December, but this is what I got for November. So let's do this. We'll start over on this side. Instead of starting here, we're going to start over here. So I have quite a few books on top here. I'm just going to leave it there. I got a book along with the metal bookmark I got from Fake Rate. This was on sale with their past item sale, so I just bought it. And that is Kingdom of Exiles, The Beast Charmer by Maxim M. Martino. It also came with a signed book plate. And this was only $5. So I thought it was a steal. I might as well. I looked at half price books for it and I couldn't find it. And again, it's got like that floppy paperback kind of. Oh, I love that so much. So I couldn't pass it up. And it says, charmers are only as strong as the beasts they keep. Exile charmer Lena Edenfrell is running out of time. Empty pockets force her to sell her beloved magical beasts, an offense punishable by death. And now there's a price in her head. With the realm's most talented murderer for hire nipping at her heels, Lena makes Nock an offer he can't refuse. Powerful mythical creatures in exchange for her life. And it says, Assassin's Creed meets Fantastic Beasts in this gripping epic fantasy romance. So, I'm really looking forward to it. Again, it just sounds really good. It looks pretty good. I do really like this cover. Not gonna lie. So, I'm really happy that I picked that up. Alright, and then I got, this I got at Walmart, The Beast of Beswick by Emily Howard. Something like that. I don't know, like, this just looked good. And it says, Lord Nathaniel Hart, the disagreeable Duke of Beswick, spends his days smashing porcelain, antagonizing his servants, and snarling at anyone who gets too close. With a ruined face like his, it's hard to like much about the world, especially smart-mouthed harpies with lips better suited to kissing than speaking, who brave his castle with indecent proposals. But Lady Astrid Everleigh will stop at nothing to see her younger sister safe from a notorious scoundrel, even if it means offering herself up on a silver platter to the forbidding Beast of Beswick himself. And by offer, she means what no highborn lady of sound and sensible mind would ever dream of, a tender of marriage with her as his bride. Sounds really good, and I cannot wait. And again, I just really like the cover. It'll take a shrew to tame this beast. Can't wait. And then another one I got from Walmart. This one's by Sophie Jordan. And this is The Duke's Stolen Bride. This is part of the Rogue Files series. I've never read that series. Oh, I guess the first one there is While the Duke Was Sleeping. So I need to look for more of these, but this one I just got because it sounded pretty good. So it says, an urgent dilemma. To save her impoverished family, Marian Langley will become a mistress, but she will not be just any mistress. Marian intends to become so skilled, so coveted, that she can set her own terms, retaining control over her body and her fate. Only one problem remains, finding a tutor. A scandalous solution. Other men deprive themselves of pleasure for propriety's sake. Nathaniel, Duke of Orrington, would much rather be depraved. He slakes his desires with professionals who ask nothing of him but his coin. Marian's proposal, that he train her without taking her virtue, is an intriguing diversion, until their lessons in seduction spin out of control, make an unlikely duchess. When Marian is blackmailed into an engagement by a man she despises, Nate impulsively steals her away. Though he never intended to take a wife, he can't tolerate the idea of Marian forfeiting her freedom to another. But can he bear to give her what she demands? A real marriage. Sounds pretty good. These were all pretty cheap at Walmart, so I'm just really looking forward to these. So, there is that one. Alright, and then from Half Price Books, I got How to Love a Duke in 10 Days by Kerrigan Byrne, I believe. Yeah. So these men are dark, bold, and brave, and there's only one woman who can bring them to their knees. Famed and brilliant Lady Alexandra Lane has always known how to look after herself. But nobody would ever expect that she has darkness in her past, one that she pays a blackmailer to keep buried. Now with her family nearing bankruptcy, Alexandra strikes upon a solution. Get married to one of the Empire's most wealthy eligible bachelors, even if he does have the reputation of a devil. Love takes no prisoners. Piers Gedrick Atherton, the Duke of Redmayne, is seeking revenge, and the first step is securing a bride. Winning a lady's hand is not so easy, however, for a man known as the Terror of Torcliffe. Then Alexandra enters his life like a bolt of lightning. When she proposes marriage, Piers knows that, like him, trouble haunts her footsteps. But her gentleness, sharp wit, independent nature, and incredible beauty awakens every fierce desire within him. He will do whatever it takes to keep her safe in his arms. I also have The Highwayman by Kerrigan Byrne, which I've also heard really good things about. And I've heard of The Duke with the Dragon Tattoo. I really want to start a Kerrigan Byrne book. And this is the first in a new series, so we got that one. Alright, so now we have 2 Christmassy books that I got also from Walmart. Just $5 at Walmart. It's really, like, at least the mass market type books. So we have A Season of Wonder by Rayanne Thane. This is a Haven Point novel. Again, have never read any of the Haven Point series, which, oh man, there's quite a bit. First one of that is Coming Home for Christmas, so I'll have to pick one up, try to find that. Dani Capelli sees the chance to start over in a small town with her daughters. Now facing her first Christmas at Haven Point, she wonders if leaving New York was a mistake. Dani loves working alongside veterinarian Dr. Morales, but her 2 children aren't adjusting to small-town life. And then there's Ruben Morales, Dani's next-door neighbor and her boss's son. Gorgeous, muscled, and dependable, the deputy sheriff is everything she secretly craves but can't bear to risk loving and losing. Ruben never pictured himself falling for a big city woman like Dani, but beneath her prickly facade, she's caring and soft-hearted, and she needs all the love and protection he can give. When Dani's teenage daughter starts acting out, Ruben draws on family traditions to show the girls just how magical a Haven Point Christmas can be. But can he convince Dani that she's found a home for the holidays and forever in his arms? Can't read that this month. Alright, and then by Nora Roberts, we have 2 in 1, which I will say kind of sound familiar, but we'll see how that goes. This is Christmas with You. For the first story, we have Gabriel's Angel. All artist Gabriel Bradley wants a solitude, but when a very pregnant and very beautiful woman ends up at his remote cabin during a blizzard, desperate, alone, and on the run, the modern-day Scrooge can't bring himself to turn her away. Despite her intrusion, Laura Malone brings Gabriel the gifts of passion, hope, and life. He just needs to find the courage to reach for them. Home for Christmas is the second story. After years spent abroad, reporter Jason Law returns home determined to win back the heart of the girl he left behind. It's going to take a Christmas miracle to convince Faith Monroe that he's the man for her. But when it comes to love, forgiveness doesn't come so easily. And he's not the only one who's made mistakes. Can Jason and Faith settle the past to find the future they always dreamed of in time for the holidays? So there's that one. I will say this is a mass market version of a physical, like a paperback I should have gotten. I do have 2 other Christmas bind-ups by Nora Roberts, and they're in the taller paperbacks, like the trade paperbacks, and I got the mass market. Kind of upset about that. Alright, and then we have Death Doesn't Bargain by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is a Dead Man's Cross novel. The first book is Dead Man Walking. This one follows Calder and Cameron. And this is part of like the Hellchaser novels, which is also part of the Dark Hunter series. So I'm not going to talk much about this one because it is the second in the series as well as part of an even larger series. So yeah. But this is more like a piratey type book, so that's good. Man, there's just so many books in the series. But I'm making my way through it. Alright, then we have The Rogue King by Abigail Owen. This is about dragon shifters. Haha, can't wait for this one. Kasha Amon is a master at hiding. Who and what she is makes her a mark for the entire supernatural world, especially dragon shifters. To them, she's treasured to be taken and claimed, a golden ticket to their highest throne. She can't stop bursting into flames, and there's a sexy dragon shifter in town hunting for her. As a rogue dragon, Brand Astaroth has spent his life in the dark, shunned by his own kind, concealing his true identity. Only his dangerous reputation ensures his survival. Delivering a phoenix to the feared Blood King will bring him one step closer to the revenge he's waited centuries to take. She's a frickin' phoenix. Oh, I can't wait. No way is he letting the feisty beauty get away, but when Kasha sparks a white-hot need in him that's impossible to ignore, Bran begins to form a new plan. Claim her for himself and take back his birthright. Is this also part of the series? No. I believe, the next book in this series is coming out, or is going to be coming out soon. Ooh. One of the first pages is all about the dragon clans, and each dragon clan, so that's good. Yay. Don't know which one my boy is a part of, Brand, but we'll see. Ooh, I can't wait for this one. This one's gonna be really good. Alright, so that is all the, like, mass market paperbacks. Alright, we're just gonna put these back here, because that has to happen. Alright. So we got that. Alright. Next up, we have my Book of the Month pick for the month of November, and that is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is my first Talia Hibbert book, and I did read it in November, so stay tuned for my November wrap-up where I actually talk about this. But this is about Chloe, who is, she has fibromyalgia, she's chronically ill, and she's a computer geek, which I really love her for. And because of her illness and stuff like that, she decides to make a list of things that she really wants to do. So, like, enjoy a drunken night out, ride a motorcycle, go camping, have meaningless but thoroughly enjoyable sex, travel the world with nothing but hand luggage, and do something bad. And then she meets Redford Morgan. He was a handyman with tattoos, a motorcycle, and more sex appeal than 10,000 Hollywood heartthrobs. Frick yeah. He's the superintendent in her new apartment because she moves out from her family's home. And, yeah, he's a superintendent. And, it starts as, like, a hate-to-love romance. And it just turns into this really sexy kind of story. I really liked it. It says love wasn't on her to-do list. And, again, you'll see more of my thoughts in my November wrap-up. But this was really enjoyable. Alright. Next up was super fun to get, and that is The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, which is the third and final book in the Folk of the Air trilogy. First book being The Cruel Prince. Oh, I love this trilogy. I still can't believe I really enjoy a Holly Black book. I'm just so thrown by that because of how much I did not love any of her other books, but the Folk of the Air trilogy is the best. So this is the Barnes & Noble edition, the black editions, as I like to call them. And I'm probably not the only one, because that's probably what they're called, and I'm an idiot. But, of course, obviously we have the black covers, which, okay, I have the Cruel Prince in the white cover, like the original cover, so I want to get the Wicked King and Queen of Nothing in the original covers as well, because I think they're just as beautiful. And this one comes, this edition also comes with letters from Carden to Jude, after the events of The Wicked King, like the end of The Wicked King. So, I actually haven't read these yet, which I don't know why. I really, really want to. But yeah, like I said, for the last one, stay tuned for my November wrap-up, where I talk about this because I did read this in the month of November. So, I had to, like, right when I got it, I had to pick it up. Alright, and then we have The Starless See by Erin Morgenstern, which is one of my most anticipated books of the year. I did really enjoy The Night Circus, but The Starless Sea just looks so, so good, and right up my alley. It's about a, like a library, that is, I believe it's hidden away. Oh, man. There's a labyrinth collection of tunnels and rooms filled with stories. That's the library. The entryways that lead to the sanctuary are often hidden, and sometimes on forest floors, sometimes in private homes, sometimes in plain sight. But those who seek will find. Their doors have been waiting for them. Then we follow Zachary, who searches for his door, though he does not know it. And he follows a silent siren song in an inexplicable certainty that he is meant for another place. When he discovers a mysterious book in the stacks of his campus library, he begins to read and is entranced by tales of lovelorn prisoners, lost cities, and nameless acolytes. Suddenly, a turn of the page brings Zachary to a story from his own childhood, impossibly written in this book that is older than he is. Oh my god. I am super excited for this book. It's definitely on my December TBR. So, yeah, I am so excited for this. Alright, next up, I got the collector's edition of A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. Frick yes. This one comes with original never-before-seen tale from within the shades of magic world. Is it Kel's, is it like Kel's, story? Is it? Oh, please let it be it. Or is that from the other... Damn it, I can't remember. But okay. It comes with that story, which... Of course it won't tell me. A Life Erased, I believe is what it's called. Maybe? Yes, we have the glossary, and then A Life Erased, which is the story. End papers featuring stunning fan art, which I'll show you, and an updated glossary of Arnesian and Antari terms. Okay, so, first we have this beautiful, beautiful cover. And then we have Anoche, something like that. I can't remember how to actually pronounce that. And then we have, these gorgeous, gorgeous end papers. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Oh my god. And then it comes with the ribbon bookmark, which you can see right there. Sort of. Here. Ribbon bookmark. I really need to reread this trilogy so badly, especially in these collector's editions, because I'm in love. And speaking of collector's editions, I had to get the A Court of Thorns and Roses collector's edition by Sarah J. Maas. So, first we'll do the slipcover. So there is this gorgeous black and gold foil. Yes, so pretty. And then we have this, which doesn't really do anything. But then there's the spine of the book. There's the spine of the slipcover. The spine of the book. Much more beautiful. And then, most gorgeous thing in the world. I'm sorry, but why does this have to be more beautiful than Throne of Glass? Like, the Throne of Glass one is pretty, but it's nothing compared to this. This is gorgeous. I love this art. And of course, it's Farah with her bow. Yes, in the forest. And then there's the wolf. Oh my god, I love this. Such an iconic scene, which is like the very beginning of the book, but still. And then there's the end papers. So freaking beautiful. Same on the back, but still. Gotta show it off. And then we have this page. I just love this. And it feels so good. For Josh, I love the dedication. I just love the dedication for this. For Josh, because you would go under the mountain for me. I love you. And then there is the map. Which now I can't remember if ACOTAR even came with a map. It could have. Like the Prithian map, it could have. But I feel like that's new. That's gorgeous. Oh my god. And like, here it starts and you get like the vines and the rose. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. I love this so much. Oh my god. So yeah, that one of the best collector's editions they made. Of course, they didn't make a different one for the UK. They didn't make a different one for the UK, so it's the same thing. So I didn't get two like I did for Throne of Glass, but it's okay. Next one up is City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I read this earlier this year, I want to say, and really enjoyed it. This takes place in 18th century Cairo. Nahiri is a con woman of unsurpassed skill. She makes her living swindling Ottoman nobles, hoping to one day earn enough to change her fortunes. But when Nahiri accidentally summons Dara, an equally sly, darkly mysterious Jinn warrior, during one of her cons, she learns that even the cleverest of schemes can have deadly consequences. I really, really enjoyed this book. I need to read the second book, and I keep getting it from the library, and then I keep not reading it. But I'm really happy to get a physical paperback of this, and I'm definitely going to want a physical paperback of Kingdom of Copper. And I saw the cover for Empire of Gold, I want to say it's called. It's gorgeous. So, I'm so happy for that. Alright, the last book I'm going to talk about today is The Bromance Book Club by Alyssa K. Adams. Stay tuned for my November wrap-up where I talk about this, because I've read this too. yeah, this is about a professional baseball player, what's his name, Gavin, and his marriage is kind of going downhill. He just found out his wife has been faking it their entire marriage, and he does not handle that well. And so his wife wants a divorce, and he wants to fight for her. So he ends up joining this book club where they read historical romance in order to learn more about women and, you know, how to communicate with women, stuff like that. It's just so good. Oh man. Talk more about this in my November wrap up. But the first rule of book club: you do not talk about book club. This was really good. And then there, in the back, on his back pocket, is a copy of the book. It's called Courting the Countess. That's the book he has to read in order to understand what his wife is going through, what he's going through, and try and get his wife back. So, they also have kids, so yeah, he wants his family back. But, man, yeah. So, stay tuned for my November wrap-up, pretty much. So that's it. That's all the books that I got in the month of November. At least I really hope so, because I don't remember anything else. Yeah, that's not it. Okay, so yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye. Happy reading.